Good morning, dudes. How is it going? Today we're playing Huskar. We're going into the top lane, and today's episode is sponsored, brought to you by John Carter, who wanted to see a Huskar and an Oracle. Kind of have the Huskar drop low on HP, and then the Oracle uses his ultimate. Those two heroes actually have quite a bit of synergy. It's quite interesting. Also hair. Don't really have that much of it anymore. Went to get myself a haircut today. It looks okay. It's gonna look better in a week though. I don't know, like, honestly I got weird hair like that. It always looks awful at the end of the start of a new haircut. So, anyway, whatever. So we're playing Huskar. Now, Huskar and Oracle, they do have some nice synergy, right? First of all, the ultimate, of course, is fantastic. It keeps you at a static amount of HP, so once you're low, you just apply the Q to you. That always heals the full amount now. And, you get crazy amounts of attack speed thanks to the passive, of course, and then hopefully you get a lot of damage in. And also, he has a lot of magic resistance, which means that the Purifying Flames will deal barely any damage to us. That does actually get reduced. So those are good things about this, right? Also, Oracle is an all-around pretty solid hero. Now, the bad thing about this is that we have to play Huskar, who in my book might just be the worst hero in the game. Yes, I know I keep saying that that's techies. After having played Huskar for a few times for this right here, I am not quite sure about that anymore. You know, Huskar is definitely on that list. I mean, he's utterly and completely useless. I mean, this hero is just terrible. So, I have just given up on trying to make sense of this hero, and I'm just gonna build items that are, generally speaking, powerful. Right, I'm gonna build the new era carry items, which means I'll go ahead and get myself some drums, then I'll get myself a Mask of Madness and a Yasha, and I'll upgrade that Yasha into a Ancient Yasha, and then hopefully we deal a lot of damage, and can win before we lose horribly because we are Huskar. So yeah, there's that. Now, while I'm making it sound like Huskar has no merits, he definitely has some. So, the Q is actually a very powerful ability. There's no arguing that. The Q is really, really good. Ultimate, not so much. The E can be very powerful, though. People always act like it gives you magic immunity. It doesn't. At all. Like, it's not even close. I mean, if you're at high HP, right, like your opponent can just completely dodge the question of whether or not you are on low HP just by using all of the spells first and then punching you to death, which really isn't something that is special anyway, because usually that's how it goes, right? Lion runs in, fingers you right away and stuns you, hopefully. That's how he's supposed to do it, at least. Right? So, yeah, W is decent. It's slow, which is why I personally am not a big fan of it. If it was faster, right, if the damage was distributed over 4 seconds, now we got a strong hero, right? But it's 8 seconds, which is a long-ass time. That is a very long duration. I would argue that that's too long, but... Oh, we are gonna be able to lose the Oracle, but at the same time we're gonna get a kill. Goodbye. So I suppose that's okay. I mean, he got the first blood, but then he died. I don't know. So I'm not quite sure whether or not I'm supposed to get Hand of Midas. I probably should. Right? I mean, I basically have free farm right now, so getting a Hand of Midas isn't, generally speaking, a decent idea. So I'll grab one. Right, like, I'm getting a lot of money here. I'm doing pretty well, and a Hand of Midas is a decent way to make use of that. So I think that's how we're gonna do it. Yeah. Now, about the build we are going for. Now, one thing that I do like about Huskar is that the W does actually deal a lot of damage. While I already mentioned that it's slow and I don't like that aspect of it, it does deal a lot of damage. If you have this maxed out, it deals 160 damage, right, per attack. Which is a ton, especially since you can stack it. So, The way we're gonna try to make use of that is attack speed, as I already mentioned, Mask of Madness and Ancient Yasha, and I'm probably gonna build into, what's it called? Assault Cuirass, right? Attack speed is, I think, probably the best we can do here. And I like having the Hand of Midas for that as well, right? That's gonna be pretty neat. Really early Hand of Midas on top of that, so that is kind of awesome. But yeah, attack speed, like you can definitely make use of that. Now, talking about attack speed, people always think that Berserker's Blood is like this amazing ability that gives you so much, right? It actually doesn't. The thing about Berserker's Blood is it doesn't scale well. Like, it's really good at level 1. It doesn't get that much better. Like, yes, it works based on stacks, right? It does work based on stacks. So it's not as simple as saying, oh, it only becomes like 1% more resistance as you leveled up, right? Because if you get 2 stacks, then it's 2% more resistance. But at the same time, it still only scales by a very tiny amount, right? It's just not that much. While the healing does actually scale really well. So I am never sure how to skill this guy. Oh, look at him. Yeah, we're not getting that. Needed to let go of that earlier. Oh, actually, we did get him. Oh, sweet. I did not expect to get that kill. Oh, I'll take it. But, as I already mentioned, right, this actually scales pretty well. It doubles in power. Actually, more than doubles, because it gives you the... What's its face?
No,
it gives you the lower cooldown. So it becomes more than twice as powerful as your skiller. The same thing is not true for this. Right, so I'm never sure whether or not you want to actually get more points into the E before you max out the Q. That's just something I've been struggling with. Because it just doesn't seem that amazing if you think about it that way, right? Like, just if you think about how it scales, it doesn't actually scale that well at all. So that's a bit tricky. Hello. Yeah, okay, that's a bad idea. Vengeful Spirit is here. That's a kill. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to die here. I got my kill. I'm happy with that. I'll just get out now. But I'm thinking I'll definitely get another point into this, right? Maybe I'm just going to keep it at 2. And then I max out the E over the Q. But I just want to bring up the idea that maybe maxing the E isn't really the greatest thing in the world. Right, it's what people usually just straight up do without quite thinking about it, right? And I suppose we're gonna do the same here. But I don't know about that. Right, I don't know if it's the right way to go about it. And that's all I wanted to say. I think it's an interesting point to bring up. Anyway, I'm doing pretty well here. I've not done this well as Huskar in quite a while. But, hey, I mean, we got a lot of money already. Decent amount of levels. I mean, we're level 7, so that's pretty solid. We got that very early Hand of Midas, which is helping a ton, of course. And it appears we got a gank going now. We got the TA coming in. Found the Vengeful, so that's an easy kill. And yeah, that's probably gonna be the end of it. Oh well, I'm fine with that. I've not been going into the jungle to use my Hand of Midas. I don't really have an excuse for that, I'm just lazy. And that should be a kill. I don't know what he's doing. Right. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Not my fault. Alright. Not my fault. Can't do much about that. You can't expect me to not take that kill. Oh well. So, I'm... Magic one. I talked about drums earlier. I'm not actually too sure about that anymore. Since I got the Hand of Midas. I feel like it would just be, like, clustering up my inventory with these tiny, rather useless items. And I don't know if that's a great idea. So, I might just refrain from that for the time being. You know, get something else. Magic one, of course, seems amazing. Because Bristlebag. Right, there's just not much else that needs to be said about it. But at the same time, Huskar doesn't really make the greatest use of mana. He's got one ability. We got Crystal Maiden already. We are not gonna be running out of mana. But I think I'll just pick it up anyway. Again, Magic Wand is just all around really solid. And it's great against Bristleback. Like I feel like if you're playing against Bristleback, Magic Wand is pretty much always a must-have. I mean, there's just no way around it. It's just so good. So, yeah, I'll just grab that. I mean, it can't hurt, can it? I actually do not want to use my Hand of Midas on that creep. That is a bit of a waste. I'll just go over here and use it on one of these. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's stacked. I didn't even know that. That's pretty neat. Okay. Okay, now I don't really have a good way of taking it. But, oh well. We're gonna see about that. I mean, it might work out somehow. So, Mask of Madness done. You will be surprised by this. This is actually a really good item on this hero. Like, I tried it last game. Not really because I... Look, last game where I played Huskar, awful game. Did horribly. I went like 0-7 in like 10 minutes. Goddamn terrible. Kept getting ganked from the mid. Couldn't do anything about it. So I was just like, fuck it. Let's try some items. Tried the Mask of Madness. Holy shit. Right, like I just had a Mask of Madness. Didn't really have anything else. And all of a sudden I was actually able to fight those guys. I was still dying horribly, but then Oracle came in. And then I wasn't dying horribly anymore. It's actually really neat. I like it a lot. Yo, Frey, you good? Let's do this.
Somebody's cooking.
Kind of like this, right? Like, you just deal a ton of damage. And afterwards, pew, healed up. It's great, isn't it? Like, that is a really, really cool combo.
Dead.
And that was a Bristleback, right? Like, Bristleback is difficult to kill. So, yeah. And I'll just go ahead and grab myself a Ancient Yasha next, and we're just gonna make a new era carry out of this. Right? I don't know if Huskar is one. I don't think he is. But either way, like, that item set is just so powerful. It's probably gonna work out fine for us, honestly. So, you know, I might as well try to stack that. I don't know if it worked. No, it didn't. Yeah, I don't play a lot of support. I don't stack that much. I don't really know what I'm doing there. I'm not even gonna pretend that I do. There are some camps that I really struggle with. Being this one, and this one. I can stack pretty much everything else, right? Like, I really don't have a problem with any other camp. I'm great at ancient stacking. I got that figured out, but god, I can't stack those camps for the life of me. I just can't do it. Let's get some damage in. Should be dead. Boom! Oh no! Yeah, I should have used my heal right away. Ah! Damn it! 135 from my burning spear. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Should have used it right away. Screwed that up. Oh well. Oh, freaking hell. Not that big of a deal, I mean. It is kind of, because he got a decent amount of money from that. But at least nobody got the assist gold, right? The AoE gold, so that's fine. I still screwed that up. I should have used my healing buff. I just didn't think I really had a window of opportunity, but based on how quickly he died, I definitely had one. Let's just try this again. Ultimate me! Ultimate me! He's dead.
Murder it!
Pretty sure I did. No, I didn't. That's unfortunate. Well, I was pretty close, though. I would say I was pretty close. Okay. More attack speed, more movement speed. Bit of armor, even.
I think I get the mechanism.
I'll take that. Alright, that's gonna be useful.
Yes.
Should get an urn. We're gonna try to get a lot of kills, man. I'm Huskar.
Well, I thought you were getting that urn.
Oh no,
That's why I
no.
got the medallion.
No, I thought you were getting it. That's why I didn't get it.
Oh. Communication, man.
Oh
Getting
man.
urn as well, then.
Usually I get urn on Huskar. I like it. It gives you all the mana you need. It's cheap and
Later.
you know, it just works well, right? It gives you heal, a little bit of extra damage when you need it. It just seems like a really nice solid item. Let's fucking do this shit. Oh, vengeful. Oh no.
I think this is called for retreat.
Yeah, there wasn't any retreating. Dude, I'm Huskar. I don't know how to retreat. It doesn't work that way.
That's the big problem.
This hero doesn't retreat. He just... That is actually one of the biggest issues this hero has, right? He just knows one direction. He just goes in, and that's all he does. He keeps going in until he dies. Yes, nothing you can change about that. We just go in and go in and go in. And fight until you die. And I mean, we got the bristleback, but I didn't. I should have expected that backup. Honestly, we have done that shit so often now. I died twice at this point, which certainly, that's not worth it, right? That is stupid. Shouldn't do that. Need to play a little bit more passive. But I just like kills, basically. Oh well. Let's go ahead and get that Sentient Yasha going. Afterwards, I might get a BKB. Or in a Soul Kuros. I don't know. BKB on Huskar always seems wrong, right? It's always like, but I have magic resistance. But magic resistance doesn't block you from stuns, right? But then again, they don't really have that many stuns. I don't know, it's just difficult. Like, they have Vengeful Stun, which I can block, and they have the Nightmare, which I can block. That's it. I can't block any of the other stuns. Which is actually only one of them. Which is the Fiend Script. So, I don't know. At the same time, we also have a TA, right? And we got an Axe. And Axe is actually doing really well. So, I don't know if I really need to worry that much. This might be a terrible idea. Okay, he's definitely dead. Yeah. You know, this is actually really powerful. I like that Mask of Madness. Like, it's just really cool. You go in, you burst them down with the Burning Spear, like... And usually, like with Huskar, I have troubles catching up to people because I just can't get close enough to use my ultimate, right? For a time, I tried Blink Dagger, but like then again, Blink Dagger just didn't give me enough stats, so that didn't work either. But like going for movement speed, like with the new era carry, that is actually really cool. Like the Mask of Madness is doing big things here. Okay, let's go ahead and get that. Got the tower. Let's head. Let's just head out. Let's just leave this behind us. I've just killed all of the big creeps in that camp by now. I still don't know how to stack though. Okay, there we go. Got ourselves the Sentient Yasha now. And we also are about to hit level 14, which level 14 is actually really important. Because, like, you want all of your abilities, honestly. With this hero, yeah, definitely. Like, there's some heroes that do fine with just having a few of them, but no, with Huskar, you want all of your abilities. Okay, let's fucking do this shit. I'm coming.
I'm a bit slow,
Let's do this! It's burning. So dead. Got him. Yeah, man, I can't do that. I actually assumed that I was gonna break. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is okay. This might be okay. I'm not quite convinced that I know what this is, but I am still alive somehow, so I'm fine with it. I'm not really sure what happened, but it worked. I'll take it. Oh, man. Anyway, by the way, people, we are 20 minutes into the video. If you enjoyed it so far, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video. Thank you for the sponsorship, of course. This is actually working pretty well now, right? Like, I think this is maybe Huskar is a new era carry. Maybe he is, right? Maybe this is actually working. That might, you know, again, I was kind of hating on Huskar in the beginning, I suppose, right? But that's just because I didn't have great experience with the hero.
Like face boots or something.
Or like everything I tried with him just didn't work. But this is working. So maybe I just played him wrong, right? That might very well be the case. I'm not always right. Like, this is idiotic. That would be boring. Like, if I was always right. Then they could just ask me any question ever and get an answer. Like, what's the point of asking questions at that point? Nah, I don't want to be always right. That would suck. I pity the person that is always right. Okay. Well, you know. We're gonna go for the Sulcurus now. I think that will indeed be fine for the team. And look at our attack speed now. We've got another 55 from this. We of course got that guy. Gonna have the Mask of Madness, and as we drop lower, Berserker's Blood is gonna set in. I love all of these stacks. Crystal Main, I love you so much. Do you want to be chained in a basement for my Huskar? For my amusement? I don't believe that these people marry people. Like, I don't believe that Huskars live like a nice family life. I imagine they just capture people and chain them to basements. So, do you want to be chained to my basement? Does this work? Yeah. Got him. Anybody here? No. That's fine. I'll take that. When we got a kill. Not the biggest of kills. I don't know why he didn't sleep me. It was weird. Right? If he slapped me, we don't really have a great way of getting out of that. I guess actually the Oracle could just break it. I think there was just no way for him to get away right there. Oh well. Oh well. Let's try Roshan. Is this the new era carry part 4? Now I'm not going for damage though, right? Because I'm entirely relying on that burning spear, because it does give you a lot of damage, right? It's 160 every time I hit something. Right now he has 20 stacks on him. That is so much fucking damage. Oh, okay. Problem, boys. Silenced, okay. Stunned, okay. Asleep, okay.
Don't have enough mana for the ultimate!
Oh no! I was really hoping for an ultimate right there. Ah, yeah, he's
But now
dead
they have
too.
detection. I'm definitely not okay.
That stinks. If I had gotten that ultimate, it would totally have turned it around. That sucks bad. Oh no, I don't want them to make the comeback. I mean, we are definitely ahead right now, but their team is strong. But actually, you know what? I think our teams are pretty even in terms of, like, fighting power at really any stage of the game. Like, I think we can win late. I think they can win late too. They might actually be slightly ahead in the late, but nah, whatever. I'm confident in my ability to carry. So that should make up for it. Oh man. Anyway. Did he get the deny? No, he didn't. Oh. Well, I guess at least he survived. So that's pretty decent. Whew. It's gonna be an interesting one. But yeah, do you see why I like this? It works pretty well, doesn't it? It's pretty cool. I feel like we're just making up for a bad hero with good items. But you know, in the end, as long as we're getting kills, as long as we're being useful, well, what is there to complain about? Not that much, right? Kind of a shame we didn't get Roshan. They didn't take him either, though, did they? My guess is he isn't actually that high of an HP pool anymore. I do want my Sword Cross, though. I think that will be very beneficial to the team. So they do actually, like, we're going up against a decent amount of physical damage, and a Soul Cross will be very beneficial just regarding that aspect. And we actually do have a decent amount of physical damage ourselves. Like, we have a TA and an axe, right? So that is also, I think, a Soul Cross is a very good item for us this game as a team. So I'll just go ahead and grab that. I need like 450 for an Assault Kuros. And I think then we try to take Roshan. You're really, really quiet. Like, unhearably quiet. It's not gonna fix it if you speak louder. You need to change your settings. He's just like, well, you know. No. That is not the issue here. Oh, man. Okay, let me grab that. Oh, we lost the axe. Wait, what happened to him? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, he's still pretty... he regened a lot. Without the axe, I don't see this happening. Okay. So, this is where I actually don't know what to go for next. Probably some damage, right? That seems reasonable. Like, maybe crits or an MKB. Basher, maybe? I don't know. I think MKB is probably the best choice. But I couldn't tell you. I just straight up couldn't tell you. Okay, we got the Desolator done. So we're starting to really get some nice items. And actually, Desolator, that's gonna be very nice. Oh, no! Oh, I'm actually quite glad I didn't get that jump. If I had gotten that jump, Huskar's jump follows. Wait, that one doesn't stop. It just keeps going. So I would have been committed to that. And I would probably have died. Horribly. Okay, that should be a kill. I'll take that. And, let's fucking do this shit. I'm slept. That's okay. Just stop beating people up. I'm asleep. Again. Well, not really asleep. More in a horrible position. Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna be back, though. That's why I took the edges. Because this hero has a tendency to die. Sometimes. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. I'm faster, buddy. Oh, I'm so much faster. No, I screwed it up, though. Ah, I screwed it up. I should have waited. I didn't know if he had one. Oh, I'm so sad now. So sad now. Dude, that sucked. Could have gotten that kill. I'm so upset right now. Ah.
I could have survived.
Ah, we should have smoked. Wasn't well played at all. I could have gotten that kill. I just needed to wait. It was really difficult, of course, but that's what makes it cool. That's why it bothers me, because I had a moment there. I had an opportunity for something awesome, and I didn't take it. I want to help. I can't. It is okay. We got a kill. Maybe a BKB wouldn't be too bad of an option. I'm kind of hoping that the Oracle ultimates me though, right? That is my plan. And the Oracle ultimate pooches everything, so I'll just not do that. I'll just, you know what? If Frey doesn't ultimate me, then so be it. If he does, great, let's do this, right? Then I don't need it. Oh, my TPs, that's nice, thank you. Aww. Just when I was TPing there. But, you know. Like, if he ultimates me, I don't need the BKB. So,
am I still that quiet?
I'll just rely on that.
No, it's alright.
Yeah, no, we can hear you.
Okay.
Frey, please ultimate me during those fights.
but I died, so it's difficult.
But undied then. I don't know, man. Just ultimate me.
Glad you died as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. But then I undied. Why didn't you undie?
Why should I got an Aegis? Undie.
See, that's the problem. You didn't have an Aegis.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I think we have him.
Oh, tactical pause.
So that guy's like super dead.
I think he's like from a scale dead to dead. He's super dead.
Yeah, he's very dead. That silencer doesn't have a TP. Just leave that guy and go for the silencer. Look, if they're gonna tactical pause, then I'm gonna tactical use. I don't know. That sentence didn't make.
Incoming ninja guy.
Okay. Screw the ninja guy. We don't care about him. Get the silencer. Okay. Oh, mouse issues. Okay. I don't actually know. I don't think that was a tactical pause. Let's fucking do this shit. Sweet. Easy kill. I think the ninja guy is not actually gonna income. Yeah, great. His mouse exploded into pieces. I believe you, I believe you. Let me actually tell you a bit of a story. So recently we played in the joint Dota League. And it was a best of 3. I don't know what exactly it was that we played for. Like some seating or something. If I remember correctly, like I don't care. But it was actually a pretty big deal. Right? So there we're supposed to play against a bunch of dudes. And like 20 minutes before we queue and like before we're supposed to play, they tell us, well, we can't play, we don't have 5 players. I'm just like, well, we do, and we are playing right now. Like, if you don't want to play on time, that's fine, right? But you gotta give us more than 20 minutes notice. It just doesn't work that way. So, they're like, but we don't have enough players. I'm like, I guess I'll just claim the victory then, right? Again, if you want to not play on time, that is fine. But you have to give us more than a 20 minutes notice. So they're like, okay, we'll play. That's the first thing that's a little suspicious, right? That's the first thing I'm just like, you know. I thought you didn't have 5 players. Like, where did those players come from all of a sudden? Right? That's the first bit that made me a little... So, a bit of a side note on top of that, like they were like, oh my god, show some sportsmanship, and I'm just like, yo, if you don't show up on time, then it's not us showing the bad sportsmanship, right? Like you don't respect us enough to actually show up on time, fuck off, right? Don't call me out on my sportsmanship or something like that. Like you're supposed to show up on time, it's that simple. I'm sorry, I have no patience for that. Like, show up on time. It's not a difficult thing to do, right? Either you show up on time or you say that you're not coming. Alright, it's really that simple, and you don't get to like call me out for that. So we stopped playing against them, right? And we're not doing that great. But we're doing fine. We're not doing great, but it's definitely a game we can win. Right, I wouldn't call it unwinnable by any stretch. Oh, by the way, let's concentrate on the game really quick. I'm fucking going in on this. I can't attack. I'm dying horribly right now. Holy shit. I got popped so hard. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that is just not even nice. Yeah, I might have to get a BKB. Lots of disables. Sadly, that doesn't show. Oh well. Anyway, but we play against them. We're doing okay, right? Like, we went for a late game strategy with a Spectre. Because, like, over the course of playing as Team Faku, we have come to the conclusion that we are really good at late game. Right, we got that figured out because we have the players for it. Like our players, the players that we have on our team, are really good at late game. We suck at early. Usually I am the one that does well in the mid, right? and then I get ganked horribly over and over again, and I can't do anything in the mid anymore. And the lane, like the off lane usually does well, but our tri lane tends to fail. We aren't really great on that yet, so we're working on it, right? So we decide to go for a late game strategy, and we just try to stall out the game for as long as possible, and it's actually working, right? It's doing fine. We are actually doing what we came for, and it's pretty okay. So it's just like, oh wait, okay. So we just need to hold on like this, and we keep like we're losing quite a bit, and then we keep winning fights again. It's just like, oh, we're coming back. It's great. Okay, let's do this shit. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of a team fight, they pause. I was like, wait, what's going on here? And they're like, sorry, door. I was like, oh, okay, I guess, right? Shit happens. Let's just wait for them. We continue playing after they unpause, and right, we go into the team fight. And it was a little suspicious, because like, after we unpause, they immediately acted differently than what you would expect. Like, based on like hero position and everything, it's just like, oh wait, like this doesn't make sense. You wouldn't have played like this before. But I guess, right, like it's a pause, it happens. So I just kind of gave them the benefit of the doubt at that point. We continue playing, and the same thing happens again. And again. And it's always either the door, or the phone, or my mom came in. And it's always one of these lazy excuses. And it's just like, wait, like, you can't keep doing this forever. I'm sorry, but like, eventually we just gotta play. I mean, what the hell is going on here? So we go into game 2. And the same thing keeps happening. Right? And at one point, they pause, and one of them says door, and the other one says phone. And we're like, wait a minute. Look. You gotta at least decide on a story here. I mean, what in the living hell do you think we are? So, like at that point, like seriously, now those were a bunch of like tactical pausing scumbags. Like, they were just all around terrible people, from what I can tell. They've never seen, like, I've never hated somebody more that we played against, like in a league or in a tournament, than those guys. I don't know who they are. Not gonna, like, even if I did, I wouldn't call them out, right? But that was just awful. I just thought it was funny that, like, one point during the game, they're just like, phone, and door. 2 different people, and the third one paused, and we're just like, that doesn't seem likely. I'm sorry. And then they tried to talk their way out of it. They're like, oh, well, you know, like the phone is connected to the door. And just like, yeah, you wouldn't say phone then, though, would you? No, you wouldn't. Don't even give me that bullshit. Let's do this. I think we should push. Or kill Roshan. No, he's down. Okay, I think we should push. We got a BKB on it. Yeah, I got my BKB. I think right now is the time. Yeah, we should totally do this. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was a bit funny. I don't know how that relates to the game at all. I'm sure it did at some point, but that was a fun thing that happened. I know, it's one of those stories where it's just like, during it, you're like, God, I hate you so much, but afterwards, just like, oh, that was a fun story. Do it for the story, man. Do it for the story. It's actually a lot of damage here. Oh, this is pretty bad. Oh my god. Sit down, everybody. Okay, I got it. It ain't no problem. Down they all go. I am the fucking new era carry right here. Let's do this shit. Oh, you know, that BKB actually came through, didn't it? Oh, man. Start heating up again. Yo, buddy. No! Oh, yes! Oh, there we go. Got him. Sweet. Let's go ahead and take down these bottom barracks as well. I mean, why we at it? Might as well, right? Let's get you healed up. Boom, 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 boom. Well, you know, that ended up working out pretty well. I like this item set for Huskar. I think this is nice. It doesn't seem like a Huskar item set, does it? At least not to me. This seems very much not like a Huskar item set. If I think of Huskar items, I always think of like Armlet and Heart right? Something big and scary. But these, you know, this is just like the usual shenanigans, and it works really well on like every hero. It's kind of silly like that. But you know, I'll take it. I'll definitely take that all day. I'll take it to the bank and deposit it, and then hopefully get a nice return. So that's actually something that's going on in my like actual real life right now. So I don't look. I hope this doesn't come across as like me saying, "Oh my god, I have so much money. Look at how rich I am," because I don't, right? But I've been saving my whole life. Like, if I say my whole life, I mean literally my whole life. That means I have been saving, like, all of the money I have ever earned, I just put into a bank account. I was never somebody that spent his money, because I just didn't know what to buy anyway, right? I'm not really big on, like, having a lot of things. I just like having the things that I want, which isn't that much, right? And once I have those, I'm fine. Like, I'm like, it's okay, right? I got a nice TV now, and that's really the big investment I'm gonna make this year. Like, it's just, I don't need a lot of things to be happy. And as a result, I've actually, like, I've kind of gotten to a point where I got a decent amount of money, and I don't know what to do with it though, because just having it sit in a bank account seems like a little bit wasteful. Again, it's not a crazy amount, right? Don't expect this to be like an insane amount. I'm just, like, considering that I'm 20 years old, it's a decent amount of money, right? Like, it's more than most 20-year-olds would have. But it's just something I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about buying an apartment. Not like this one, not one to live in, right? I'm still gonna continue renting this one, because I really like this one. Like, I really like this one. I'm really happy with it. But I'm maybe thinking about buying, like, another, like, a different one, and then renting it out, but that might be a bad investment. Yeah. I don't know. But it's just a little weird. Like, I kind of want to invest some money, and kind of looking into that. But I don't know if the, like the, what's it called? The real estate space is really the way I want to take it. I don't know. Just a little bit of something. Just a little bit of something. I'll probably just go put it into another bank account.
Centuries.
Oh my god, that's a lot of centuries. Holy shit. Wow. Boom! Of course I have foreseen my victory. Of course I have, buddy. That's how we do it. Huskar. 17-4. Pretty solid. I'm quite happy with this. I am quite happy with this. Anyway, allow me to go ahead and do the giveaway, and then that's gonna do it for today, I think. Yeah, seems about right. Of course, thank you for the sponsorship. I hope this is what you were looking for. Yeah, you know, like, your strategy of Huskar with the Oracle actually worked really well. I mean, those two heroes, they have some obvious nice synergy. So there's that. Anyway, insert title productions. You win a 153, which would be not here. 150, 153. Can't have that. 140. 144, 143, 42, 41, 40. Luminous Edge. It actually is a really nice Sven blade. I like it a lot. I think it looks fantastic. If you want that, send me a message. I'm gonna give it to you. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. And I hope to see all of you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.